Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I am going to be decluttering my closet. I'm honestly not in the mood to do this, but I'm in the mood enough. Like, I need to get it done. So I have just a few more places in my house to declutter because, like I said before, I'm doing a decluttering series. Even though I'm not posting all the videos in a row, I did my daughter's closet, I did my son's closet, and now I'm going to be doing our closet. And here's the thing. I already started decluttering before I started recording. So on the very last video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the whole house, room by room, and see if there's anything else that I can declutter. Because I know from decluttering for so long already that there's always something else. You could always go back and look in something else. Like, our kitchen is decluttered, but I already have things in mind that I thought I was going to use and I don't use. So like every couple months, it's good to go back and just like revisit those spaces and see what else you could get rid of. So I will be doing that. So then you guys can actually see like the full kind of reveal of like everything, and see what else I can quickly sweep out of my house. So let's get started. Okay, you guys, here we go. I am showing you what it looks like. There is just stuff everywhere. And you can see like my husband's clothes are on the top from that shelf. And then I have a bookshelf because that's always a great idea. If you guys don't have any ideas for shelving, you can always use a bookshelf in your closet. That's what I did a long time ago. But as you can tell, it is completely full. There's not many clothes in there, but there's like a lot more hangers than there are clothes hanging up. But it's just like the bottom and then just random things crammed in there that I'm not sure if I wanted to use, so I just end up putting them in my closet. I feel like my closet and the laundry room are the two worst rooms in our whole house. Like, those are the rooms where I hide stuff. And guess what? It's still there. Me knowing it's there is enough to just get me to do this.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to
Okay, at this point, I'm just emptying out everything in the closet except for the clothes that are hanging up in the top, because I know I've already went through those clothes and they're just going to stay up there. There's no point in taking them out just to rehang them. I love showing you guys these little things. They're little baby shoes. So cute. Those were Jace's when he was little. But yeah, right now I'm just working on taking everything out. And yeah, here's another picture of Julian when he was little. We used to always visit these horses that are kind of by my dad's house. Okay, so I emptied out everything that I wanted to get out. I'm going to take the shelf out though. This eventually will come down. So my husband's guitar was hanging on this, and he got rid of his big amp and his guitar. So that is going to be used for my son's guitar. And we have guitar cases up there still. That stuff, I'm not sure. I do think it's better to have them up high. But I do have a lot of books and stuff. So that was the original plan with having a shelf in here, was for my books. But I don't have like this many books. You know what I mean? Like, I just have a lot of books that like I know I'm going to read. I don't just have books just to have books. Like, I actually read them. And I'm trying to catch up on reading. But anyways, I'm going to take this out. So this is what I originally did, if you guys didn't even see. I had another hanger bar, whatever you want to call it, and I put it like that. That's how I ended up being able to have the shelf, because this never had a back on it. But I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Well, yeah, I could just take this out to get the shelf out. I'm going to do that for now, and then I might end up taking this bar down. I might leave it up. I'm not quite sure yet, because as y'all can see, like, we don't have a ton of clothes, and with the bookshelf being there, it does create a little bit of a gap right there. So we would even have more room if I did take that out, regardless of if I don't use this or not. So I'm not sure. I might end up putting that in my son's room. Who knows? But yeah, there's a ton of random things. There was two, like a changing pad and a little tiny bassinet for the pack and play that I was using for my daughter's crib. And now we have that one, the new one that we have. We have wrapping paper. I keep a lot of the bags just because I know I don't need all those bags, but it's always nice. Like, I don't want to throw them away. You know what I mean? Like, they're perfectly good. You can use them for storage, or you can like give someone a gift with those bags, whatever. There's old blankets in this bag. I have wrapping paper. I think I already said that. I have a lot of books, whether it's baby books, notebooks, other books. This is just books and pictures. Books and pictures. And like some books, as I can see, like this book, I'm not going to keep that book. There's some things that I just do need to get rid of. But yeah. And then that big blanket that was in my son's closet, I stuck into my closet, you guys. I just always do that. It's like, if I don't know where to put it, it goes in the closet, or it goes in the laundry room. And I just want to get out of that habit. I do not want to keep things that we do not use. And although I do like that blanket a lot, I think I might get rid of it because it's way too thick for us. And it's pretty noisy too. So when you sleep with a baby next to your bed, any little bit of noise, like, you don't want. You want it quiet. So yeah. We do need to do some trim work in here, but I do like how I can actually see the floor now. And look, I found a dog treat. Okay, I want to throw this in there before I actually forget, because mom brain, and my daughter is getting a little fussy. I'm going to grab her in a second. I want to say this real quick instead of grabbing her, because I'm going to forget, and this is really important. So all the books that you've seen, in my mind, I had no place. I had no idea where I was going to put them. Only after I took them all out, I realized where I could put them. So there's a tip for you guys. If you don't know where you're going to put all the stuff, and that's what's keeping you from getting it all out of the space. And that's another tip too. I do think emptying out the space, taking everything out, is way better than just pulling out everything, because when you start with a fresh space, it's actually more calming. Yeah, looking at the bed stresses me out, but knowing that I can put whatever I want back in there, and it helps you actually like access or just look at everything you have and decide, like, make it a better decision. So anyways, all these books, I just realized, look, I need to do a clothing declutter, which might be in this video, it might be in another one. I just did one not that long ago, but apparently I've been getting more clothes. So after I clear all that off, there you go. That's where all my books can go. I will probably keep my printer here, but all this other stuff, you know, that's where my books can go. And when my books were in my closet, I didn't have this until like a little, I don't know, maybe a month or a couple months now. So this whole little, it's a desk actually. So this opens up. But yeah. So when you bring new things into your house, you don't even think about like what really you could use it for. Like I totally forgot about all my books. Wasn't thinking about decluttering the closet. And now I am so happy I'm doing this. It has opened my eyes up and I'm feeling really good. It's funny because like I'm not actually even really stressed out as much as I thought I would be with looking at the pile of stuff, because as I took it out, I kind of like stored it in my brain, like thinking, okay, I have wrapping paper and I have bags, you know, I have one giant blanket I'm not going to keep. I have a bag of blankets. I pretty much know where most of the stuff is going to go. Some of it's going to be gone and my books are all going to go there. I don't know. I'm just feeling really good. And now I can use that bookshelf that's in the closet for something else. Okay, so I know I said earlier that I'm not really like stressed out. Well, took a little break, ate, come back in this room, and I am kind of stressed out. But I'm going to start with taking that bookshelf out, like completely out of my room. And then I'm going to get a bag and I'm going to declutter my clothes real quick, because I have to clear up my desk slash shelf. And that's where I'm going to start putting the books, so I can go through the books as I'm putting them onto the shelf and just slowly start to declutter.
Something years ago.
That's a huge shelf. Before I even put it into the closet, honestly, I didn't think it would fit, because look how high up it is. And then it's a wood shelf, as you can see, but I did paint the sides because it used to be out in the the dining room, but it was off to the side. So if you were in the kitchen, you see it against the wall, and I didn't want the dark wood to go up and just kind of like look cluttered. So to disguise the fact that a shelf was there, I painted the sides of it white to match the walls that used to be white, but I painted them. So, but anyways, I'm just gonna leave it as is, get it out of my room right now.
Cold nights in December and the sound of the falling snow.
Now I'm gonna go get a plastic bag for my clothes. I'll be right back.
The VHS movie box, your old broke down touring bus, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now.
Almost a full bag. And this is just stuff that I know that I rarely wear and I just do not like. And I don't know why I've kept it in there so long.
Right now, if I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, all we had was time. Hey, do you remember sneaking out in the night, me playing the Fender and you singing, oh, it's alright, beating hearts full
Okay, so I have my printer, computers. This is like keepsakes. I eventually, if I get a bin, I will put those in it. I gotta get my daughter real quick, but these are my books, like my automotive book, my Spanish book, Raising Self-Reliant Children, How to Talk to Kids So Kids Will Listen, and listen so kids will talk, just like self-help or, bettering yourself type of books or whatever. And then other books. And I'm going to be getting rid of these books. I got to go grab my daughter. And Jalen's closet has enough room in it because I decluttered it. Hold on, let me turn you all around. I totally keep running into this. But anyways, let me just scoot this back. So this is a linen closet, but I use it as Jalen's closet. So there was a couple of bags that were in my closet of her baby clothes and stuff. I'm not ready to give those away yet, just because I don't know, I just can't let them go yet. So, and that's okay. Sometimes you can't let stuff go, but for now, I'm going to probably be putting it up into the top here off to the side, because there is some space over there. And then I'm going to be putting the attachments that go to the pack and play up here too. So, and then 2 baby toys. So all that extra stuff will go up on the top in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys and show you like where I put stuff and tell you what I plan on doing with it. So I'm going to turn you around here. Anyways. So this light right here is going to go in the garage. These shoes are going to go probably in here with this binky. Like a couple keepsakes are going to go in there. That TV stand needs to go in the garage. That bar, I'm probably going to put back up in the closet there. This bag is, well, if I can roll that blanket up small enough, I will put it in there. If not, I'll get rid of the bag, throw it away. This bag right here, I'm not actually sure what I want to do with it yet. This, I really don't know right now, so I'm just going to skip over that. The wrapping paper and the bags are going to go into the front closet. And what else is over here? This big blanket right here, we're going to keep. This will go with these blankets wherever they end up going. This jacket has got to be hung back up in there. And my tripod and the bow will actually go back in the closet. So these gloves were actually, when I looked up motorcycle heated gloves, these actually did fall under that category, but they're super thick. Like there's no way my husband can like wear those and be safe. And then I have a pair of boots that are going to go in another closet. This flower is going to go in my bench for now, my storage bench where I have some other decor. And I put the toys in the bottom there. All the extra clothes I put in the bottom. And then you can't really see it, but the attachments for the pack and play are behind those. And there's a little drum. And then I just kind of rearranged everything that was on the bottom is up here now. And there's diapers, wipes, another extra storage, some blankets, and yeah, some extra stuff. There's a wrap that I'm going to do the tutorial on in another video. The shelf has still got to go in my son's closet. Hold on a second. But actually, never mind. I changed my mind. Never mind. There are keepsakes from when I was little in this chest, but I'm going to actually use it for all my picture frames. So I have to declutter that chest. That will be in another video. Those books I'm gonna get rid of. They have to go into a box in the garage. And I put this bin, had some pens in it. The pens I put into here, that drawer, in that drawer. This is a bunch of like art supply stuff that I have to put into this dresser. And that is some random stuff that could probably go into like our extras drawer, like junk drawer. Okay, so right here, I decided to put all the gift bags and wrap in this little bin that was actually under our bed. We had shoes in here before, but since we've decluttered our shoes a long time ago, we had one empty one because we have 2 under our bed. So that's where I put our wrapping paper and storage bags. I had to shove that blanket into this bag. So I finally got that taken care of. And I hung up a bag that has a little bit of keepsakes, like more baby shoes and things like that from my oldest son, Julian, and a scrapbooking kit binder thing. And then I was just showing y'all that I hung up the extra hangers all the way at the end on the top and bottom, and it's clear in there. You can see the floor, which is really good. And I decided to show you, this is the changing table that we used to use for Jalen in Jace's closet, my 13-year-old son. I took it all out, and then I ended up putting that out in the living room or the dining room. I'm gonna sell it, and I put the bookcase in his closet, and then ended up putting all the stuff on it. So he's happy about that. He can get to stuff a lot easier that way. And there's not much on the shelf, but anyways, if you're all wondering why there's some clothes in bins, his bed has 2 drawers on each end of it, or each side, but I had to put it up against the wall, so that took away getting to 2 drawers. So I had to do that so he could get around better in his room, because he sprained his ankle really bad and he was using crutches. But I was showing you Jalen's closet. My closet right now, this is what it looks like so far. I did put some stuff on the floor, but I think it looks a lot better, and at least you can walk into it. It's not technically a walk-in closet, but it's pretty big. And then I was showing you my desk bookshelf. There's books. There's actually some more books that actually need to go on there. And I was showing you this extra stuff that was still out. I did end up actually putting some of this in my closet for now. And if you're all wondering why I have a ton of like picture frames and stuff, like I said before, I am going to be redoing my picture frames, like painting them and doing a whole like picture wall. So I'm kind of like, I have a ton of stuff off the walls too, because I've been painting the walls. But yeah. So I did end up putting the mirror there. What I want to do eventually with that is paint the edge of it and use it somewhere in our bathroom, one of our bathrooms. And there's a chest. Yeah, it's full, but I actually emptied everything out of there except for a couple of my horses that I used to play with when I was a little girl. And I'm going to save them for my daughter when she gets older. But yeah, this is mainly picture frames and pictures. And then this box of stuff, I'm going to be getting rid of that. This changing table, I'm going to post for sale and hopefully be able to sell it. I did empty that bin. I put all the stuff in there in the dresser. There's all the pens and markers. This dresser over here, what I use it for is craft supplies, any kind of art stuff or games. And there's a big, huge pile of things that I'm going to be getting rid of.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes.
Alright, y'all, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope that gave you some kind of motivation. And I know it was kind of like long and drawn out, like vlog style. But I like doing that because it helps you like see the process, or like why I'm doing stuff, instead of it all sped up and you just watching me declutter. Because I personally, that doesn't give me motivation, just to watch someone else get something done real quick. And I feel the same way with cleaning videos. I like to know like little tips and tricks and like why they're doing things the way they're doing them that way. But anyways, I'm not sure what tomorrow's video is going to be, but I will be posting 5 more days in a row. So stay tuned and do not forget to subscribe. It is free. And thank you guys so much for your support. And shout out to all my current subscribers. Thank you all so much. Bye.
If I want, let yourself be free and maybe you